We're fucking starting now. Is it working? It's working, I think. Hopefully. I don't know if it's working. We'll find out. We'll find out in like an hour or half an hour, or however long it fucking takes. All right, are you ready, OniiChanOkami, Senor O? Yeah, you're ready. I know you're not loaded in yet, but just stand right here. Okay. But they probably won't be able to hear you because, yeah, we're not in voice chat, but you're in the same room, so I can talk to you. Like, you know, makes me feel better about talking to myself. So I'm not talking to myself so much and talking to someone else. Okay. Right. So we're gonna cover aerodynamics today, bro. We're gonna cover aerodynamics today, bro. We're gonna cover aerodynamics today, bro. Okay, fine. Fine, we'll do that. It makes it easier. Alright, you're gonna have to give me a second though. Don't say too much. I gotta adjust my audio. Put that down. There. And then lower myself down to about right there. I think we're good.
Devin, you want to see my penis?
Do I want to see your penis? It's a pretty purple penis, man. I think you got a disease.
Nailed it.
Don't do drugs, kids. Anyway, you're not familiar with aerodynamics, are you?
Not yet, but that's why I'm here, so you can teach me.
Alright.
Teach me the way.
Okay, I will show you the way. I will show you the way of the aerodynamics. So we're gonna.
Well, I mean, I look pretty aerodynamic right now. Just, you know. Whoosh.
Anyway,
Whoosh.
we're gonna start. We're gonna start now. So you can either try to push that into the. Yeah. Okay.
I got this.
I'm out of here. See you later.
Apparently, I can't even do this. God.
Do I want to try and fly all the way over there? Nah.
Fly where?
All the way up to the top of the mountain. That's like the best spot for flying vehicles.
I wonder if this changes for whatever.
No, I think it's whatever. Like, they're. It unlocks the blocks. You're over there still. Still trying to push the ball into the fucking the pit, the thing.
Actually, hold up. I got this. I know exactly how to do this. Oh, the steam ones disappear.
No, they don't.
Oh, no, they don't.
They're all the way at the end.
Shit.
Yeah. Are you?
Perfect car for this.
Here. I'm ready for lag. Ready for lag. Okay, you got the arm thing. You got the claw arm. That's probably what it's made for too. How much you want to bet? The creator of that vehicle was just like, this is the perfect vehicle for this and this alone. Nothing else. Don't accidentally push it out of bounds, because if you do, it's gonna. Oh, don't go out of bounds yourself either. It's gonna reset it.
Nah! Fuck it.
All right. Let's.
I need to fix my game volume. My game volume is too goddamn loud. As I still keep rolling forward.
Yeah.
Sound effects.
And into the water he goes. Piranhas. The piranhas are having a field day. Where if I?
Fuck you, piranhas.
I wonder if I can.
I'm out.
I wonder if I can balance on that. You think I can balance on that? Again. Oh, maybe. Yep, that is a yes. Yes, I can.
Got this.
Go for it. Looks effective. Looks effective. Are we gonna get into the aerodynamics or?
Yeah, we can.
Right.
I'm just waiting on you.
Oh, I'm trying to fucking find a spot to do it.
Oh, for those of you who are asking, this is not mine.
Well, no shit, it's not yours. It said Steam earlier. Well, I mean, maybe people didn't catch up on that. Whatever. I have like.
Yeah, I just downloaded it. It's really cool. I don't know whose it is, but
Uh,
yeah, it's cool shit.
here, we'll do it like this because I'm pretty.
Alright, I'll take it.
I was looking at history. Yeah, this thing, the Claw Fist. Weaponized and rocket-powered car. Whoever made this, you get yourself a nice little favorite. Alright, good job.
Because Oni-chan has noticed you, and I like it a lot.
Yeah, OniiChan has noticed you, Senpai. Senpai OniiChan has noticed you. Alright. Alright, enough with the enemies. Get your ass over here.
Alright, I'm coming. We should have probably did this on the racing world.
Alright. Let's get rid of as much lag as possible, because it's laggy. Anyway. Okay, so the first thing you gotta understand is...
Chair.
Well, yes, chair. But what I was gonna say is this, I'm gonna pull out blocks, okay, and I'm gonna tell you about the blocks.
Okay.
Okay. Pull out a bunch of blocks.
Hold on, wait, hold on. I gotta come near.
Alright, see all these blocks?
Hold on. 1 more second. Okay.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Alright. Alright, so you see this streamline block here? Trying to get my laser to aim at it, but right here, standing on it.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, this thing, this aerodynamic block reduces drag. In other words, it doesn't let the wind slow you down as much. Alright?
Alright.
Same thing with this. It's this one right here, the sloped one, standing on top of right here.
Oh, the wide one that's
Yeah,
like 4 piece?
it's just 4 pieces of the original. So
Yeah.
surface area. And plus, more block. If you use more small blocks, the game gets laggier. So if you use a large block, it saves your computer some performance. So yay! Oh, I broke it.
Yay!
I broke it. I jumped on it and it broke. Anyway, moving on to the more complicated things. Actually, first let's talk about this wedge piece. This wedge piece is just a sharper version of the streamline, and this corner piece here is same thing. Broke it again. Apparently, I can just break it just by doing it. Sweet. Cool. I can get them out of the way. Awesome. How about this one? Can I break it? No? Are you perfect? Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm gonna do that to get rid of blocks that we've already gotten done talking about. Alright. Next, we're gonna talk about the spoiler. Spoiler applies downward force. It's mainly used for formula cars as well as hovercrafts to keep certain parts of it pushed down. It adds friction because when you're pushing down with a car, yes, perfect. You need that downward force on your chair up there. I see.
Yeah, my chair, man.
Anyway.
Oh wait, can I do this?
Anyway, spoilers aren't useful for flying craft because
they're not.
No, not for.
Oh yeah, because it's downforce. What if you flip it over? Like if you put it on the bottom of your
Worth sciencing.
aircraft.
We'll science that later. All right.
Alright.
These 3 things over here are your lift. These are your lift. Any wing or helicopter blade. Yes, I've tried it in one of my previous recordings that didn't record properly. I don't know what happened there, but whatever. Break it. Nice. Anyway, yeah, these things provide lift. In other words, like, the way lift is made in this game is the faster you go, the more lift you'll generate.
Right.
Obviously.
Like how my hovercraft tends to become retarded and start skipping like a rock.
Well, hovercrafts are different.
I know, but it's still trying to lift off. But because it's a hovercraft, it's still bloom, bloom.
Well, it's more specific towards the idea of... Wow, this thing is really... Oh, did I break it? No?
Nope. It's still there.
Wow, can they even break these? Can these actually break? Oh, it. It's still there.
I fail.
Alright, I'm just gonna lift. Alright. Those 3 blocks were our lift agents, and these do not provide any lift whatsoever. They're only there to provide drag. Now, drag can be used for several things. It can be used to...
Well, I mean,
No, they don't produce
there
any
was.
leaf. They don't produce any lift. I've tested it.
I mean, there's a one that someone
It
did
doesn't
that
produce
actually
lift,
has
though.
saved.
It doesn't use lift. It uses them for what I was about to get into.
This
Yeah,
thing.
that doesn't use any lift.
But it still moves though.
I know, but do you know why? It's because of the wings. These wings are providing the lift. Anyway, back to the main topic at hand.
Okay.
Crash.
Ah, the piranhas! Nah!
Anyway, like, okay, you're not understanding what I mean by lift. Like, lift as in if I was to put the here examples. Pretty sure.
So like, if I do it like this.
Where,
Hold on. I can't even find it. There it is.
we'll use this as an example.
So if I do this, that'll do nothing.
Well, it won't do nothing. It just won't provide lift. So to understand what lift is, okay, so this is an example of lift. If you look at the helicopter thing I have here. Remember this abomination?
Yeah.
I changed the blades, which would provide lift, into tail fins. Yeah, it's not going up.
Oh. Okay.
There's
Yeah.
no lift. There's no force pushing downward. The only thing tail fins.
Oh, so they're just more for like stabilizing.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna get into. They're made for stabilization and drag. And that's where the drag comes in because depending on how you're, yeah, I can't see you turning in there, but I get the feeling you're doing this. Nice tap. No, you're doing. Oh yeah, another thing, just so you know, if you hold shift when you're using alt, it'll reverse the rotation of the block that you're rotating. So if you rotated one too many, you don't have to press it 3 times. You can just hold shift.
Shift alt.
Yeah, hold alt and then press shift.
Well, I'm not even still done. Hold on, I gotta fix it. Hold on. Now you turned it.
I didn't turn it. I can't turn it. Hold on. I got this. Actually,
Why is it?
Actually, wait. No.
It's not letting me build because you're too close.
Here, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oops. I didn't mean to grab that.
All right.
Sorry.
So now that you understand the very bare bone basics, I'm gonna have to ask you, OniiChanOkami, to build me a plane. Or
Okay.
a jet. But it has to fly. It actually has to fly.
I built it.
Or at least try to fly.
I'm just kidding. Okay. So it has to fly.
It has to actually attempt flight.
Attempt flight. Okay. Let's see.
While you do that, I'm gonna do the same thing with my knowledge of flight. With what I know of flight.
Raise this up.
You don't need to worry about fancy controls. You just need to. It just needs to be able to get off the ground and stay off the ground for at least a minute.
For about a minute.
Yeah. Also, what he's doing right now, people, is perfectly acceptable. More or less, he's using this other person's creation as a blueprint, but he's gonna build it himself. I'm getting the feeling, or he's going to.
No, I'm not gonna build the same one.
Try to
like
use it as a reference to see how it
yeah,
flies and stuff.
I'm just trying to use it as a fucking reference. Oh my god, this sound! Silence!
I gave you. Sorry. Just done harm. I don't know if that's copyrighted or not, but using it as fair use GNU license of agreement.
It's not. It's not copyright. I don't think.
Not copyright.
Ah, sweet silence. Okay, continuing.
Need to figure out how to time lapse. Building takes forever. Especially when I'm not talking over it, 'cause I already know what I'm doing.
Shut up, man.
I'm not saying you don't.
Shut up, man. We all know that's what you're saying. It's okay. I know I'm dumb. That's why you're my sensei. Even though you're younger.
I like a year.
Yeah.
Alright, so I basically have this done now.
You do?
Yeah. Basically. I do need to add a couple more aerodynamics. Just why?
What the heck? Are you okay there, little bud?
Oh. Okay. So this has absolutely lived. Wish I could like pull it with me, but if I hold left click, it won't pull it. We'll just access build mode. I'm gonna save that. Save that. I'm gonna delete it. I'm gonna spawn it. That's why we're over here in the ramp for lift off, because some of these aren't gonna be able to just take off from the ground. Ready?
Thinking about it, I could probably do it. Thinking one that
Well, don't go too technical.
Okay. In that case.
Don't even bother putting rotating servos to make it turn better or anything. The chairs rotation. Just nice and light. I don't like what I just built. Alright. Perfect. You like that? You like that good stuff? Shit. Still going.
I didn't even see it.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. You didn't miss much. Actually, let's delete this and then spawn it again. Over closer to you. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So I need these things, right? The modular ring?
Modular?
Modular wing?
You don't need them. Like, if you look at mine over here, I used helicopter blades.
Really? Those work too?
Yes, they generate lift. I would suggest using modular wings, because once we get into the more advanced stuff, then you're going to want them. This is not great for the more advanced stuff, but this is good for basic. Plus it adds a little more weight to the front, so it evens out nicely for basic stuff.
Alright. I guess I'll just do it the modular wing. So I have to come off the ground, right?
You have to get off the ground, and you have to stay in the air for about a minute, or around 30 seconds.
Could I just like lift off? Would that be good enough? Like if I lift off and like crash?
Well, I mean, if you can't control it, that's perfectly fine. But if you can at least achieve lift and go up a bit without just immediately dive bombing, because if you just immediately dive bomb, you pretty much just made a car.
Whatever, man. That's all I'm good at.
Well, I mean, you're not giving yourself a chance. You're cutting yourself short. Like, I'm terrible at building planes, and yet, like, after about an hour of me trying, I pretty much got it down to a science. In fact, it is a science.
Okay, hold on. Because
But in the meantime,
points.
this real quick?
1. You have to hit 1.
No, I'm trying to get out. Now that I've gotten into it, I'll do this. Have my own.
Okay, so this should be what you say fair, right? Maybe. I might not have. Blech. Okay.
Alright, this is where we get into math. What you have right now is a perfect example of a bad weight to thrust ratio. All your weight is in the front, and all your lift is also in the front. You want your lift to be behind your thrust, and you want your weight to be in front of your lift.
So I want the engine behind. I want the.
You want the jet,
thruster
you want the
behind.
jet behind, and then you want the weight to be more distributed towards the back. So if you replace if you place the front block with some girder blocks instead, it would be better.
Or if I just do this.
Just toy with it. Just toy with it until it feels good. By feels good, I mean works. It doesn't have to feel good at all.
Oh yeah. Oh, trust me, I know it's not gonna feel good.
It's just gotta get you off. Doesn't gotta do anything else. It's just gotta do its job.
It's not gonna feel good at all, man.
Also, for you people who thought dirty, I meant get you off the ground. I don't know what you're talking about.
Kuno inside, inside. I don't know what the fuck I just made. Deja vu.
Alright, try it out. See if it works. He's got something. He's got something. He's got no stabilizers though. So it's gonna be a little difficult to control.
Yeah, it still fucking works, eh? Oh god! Oh no! Fucking piranhas!
Alright.
Hey, it kinda works.
Yeah, I mean if you just threw on some stabilizers, it'd be good. Like watch.
What do you mean by stabilizers?
Ready? Watch. Right, actually. Boom, it's mine now. Haha. It's great. Okay, ready? Let's spawn another one. Ah shit. Damn it. Hold on. Let me get back into it. I was too close. I was too close to my other vehicle. So. Fly over here. So I'm not close to my vehicle. Respawn another one in order. Access build mode. Alright, check it out. Move that forward a bit. In fact, actually, I get rid of this bottom block. Get rid of the bottom block. Then...
Oh my god. I can't. I gotta put an engine on this shit.
Yeah. How did I do it before? I did something. I should put some aerodynamic blocks
In the
in
front.
to reduce drag.
But don't I kinda want drag? Especially with how shitty this thing is.
It's up to you. But I highly suggest you try it at least. Plus, you keep selling yourself short. Why do you do this to yourself? Does not help you.
Yeah. I don't really give a shit. Yeah, my experiment. It actually flies.
make it good fly?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Absolutely positive.
Maybe.
Like, try mine. Get in mine and feel it.
Yes!
Okay, I got another one.
Calculated!
Oh boy. Okay. Gonna get rid of this.
What?
What?
Whatever the fuck I made. Can we make it? No, we can't make it. No, we can't make it. Yep, no, we couldn't make it. Yay! I flew through the circle. Okay. So, I actually need to fix this. Change this from space to right click.
Can you do that?
Actually, no.
That's a terrible idea. You need your camera for that.
Actually.
Alright.
Alright, whatever. So.
Smoothing that out.
So I go like this. Control left click.
Can you control left click? Did you put a propeller on the top of it? Man, you're really going about this the wrong way.
Hey, it's to get me off the ground, okay? And then once you get up in the air, then you just turn it off.
Yeah, actually, no, that works.
Okay, no, I am too far.
Look, flies. Okay, OniiChanOkami did it.
I just spun out. Where are you?
I'm in the air. Coming down. Coming down for a nice landing.
Yeah.
Those are the kinds of changes you just need to do. Now,
Oh. I see.
is like you're not using stabilizers. You need stabilizers. You don't need all the stabilizers, and you don't need the large tail fin. I just use it because it looks appropriate.
Because it looks cool.
It looks appropriate. I don't say it looks cool. It looks appropriate. And
Because it looks cool.
shut up with your shenanigans.
I love my shenanigans.
Oh man.
Look, I'm gonna have a jet powered, powered,
The hand is,
propel.
the palm is on the face. The palm is on the face. Hardcore.
So you mean like this?
Yeah. And then what I would do is I would try to make some kind of like landing, like put a girder block or two, just going down, like one, and then put the wheels on the girder block.
It won't fit on one. I'm gonna have to do it too.
No, you can rotate it. Hello, the 2x2, the 2x1.
Oh yeah, that's right. Either way,
Nope.
I still gotta rotate it up
Well, I mean, hey.
this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if you want to, you can spread it out a bit because the wings have placement blocks on them too.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, on the top and the bottom.
Oh, well then sheets. Just go like this. Yeah. What is that?
The second one on the wheel.
Second one.
Yeah, and then you can put the wheels on that. You don't need steering if you have yaw. Or your chair has yaw built in, so you don't need steering.
There's steering on planes all the time.
I know, but you don't need it.
I know I don't need it, but it's always nice to have it.
And to be technically honest, most planes have like that one.
Alright, let's go! It's not working.
Did you change your binding for your engine?
Oh, apparently it's space. If you pick it up, it's space. It reverts back. Oh shit.
Your center of thrust is, you got too much weight in the back, so you're not getting enough lift in the front. Or I should say your weight is more than your lift. Get rid of the engine. Make it lighter.
It's keeping me balanced though, man. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a helicopter. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my god.
Hey, it works.
Does it though? I mean, it works, it gets you in the air, but does it work as intended?
No, it doesn't work as it's meant to, but
Intended.
hey man, as long as it flies.
Wait, I completely lost you. Oh, there you are. Did you crash?
Yep.
Come on, man, take it seriously.
I am taking it seriously.
Take it a little more seriously. It's like a centimeter more serious on the measurement of seriousness.
Okay, fine. I guess. No, it fell. Rip.
Well, I mean, that's what you get for doing it up there.
Okay, so.
Like, oops, that's not what I wanted.
You should just get rid of the engine, right?
Don't just get rid of the engine, but add like move the thruster forward and then add some rear stabilizers. By rear stabilizers, I usually mean like tail fins of any sort.
Like, so just like the one big tail fin.
Yeah, that might work. I think one big tail fin would work since you already have two horizontal ones in the front. But I don't know. Remember this?
That'll work.
Not that way. It's gonna cause you to flip around. That's still gonna cause you to flip around. Just make it flush forward.
Hold on, man. I'm getting there. See. There.
It's facing backward.
I know.
No, I mean it's upside down, but it's facing backward.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not gonna. Try it. I don't know. I haven't tried that.
Hey, it actually works.
Hey, look, it's way better now. Just that one change, and it's way fucking better.
Yay!
Alright. I'm trying to land it.
I'm trying. It's not gonna work.
You should let go of your thrust.
Oh yeah.
Like try it again, and then try to land over here on the ramp.
Oh, I fucked it up.
You broke it.
Just a little.
Try pressing R a couple times. See if it rotates as you repair it. I guess the steering came in handy. Here, actually, let's fly up to the top of the mountain.
To the top of the mountain.
That'd be way better.
I'm gonna fly through a circle. Yes! I did it!
When you get too far up or down, then it like die for a little. It looks like it does.
Blech.
Yeah, that's an issue. If that's the case, it's an issue with rust.
Which means I don't have enough weight in the back.
Actually, it doesn't have enough weight
In the front?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So if I add, like, this black.
Or you can add more lift in the back.
It's good to keep balance.
You still don't have a nose cone, I just noticed.
Yeah, I don't. Who needs one of those things?
Alright, I'll be up here. I'll be up here doing the next part of the tutorial for you and for everybody else who actually watches this stupidness.
Hell yeah, man! Gotta start somewhere.
Yep, started from the bottom, now we're here. Oh shit, wait, that's copyrighted! Ah! All of a sudden, that's the copyright screen, but I can't edit videos yet, so that ain't gonna happen. Ha, gotcha.
And don't do it.
You're doing it, you're doing it, oh, you're doing it. I'm so proud of you, my dude.
What?
I is so proud of you, my dude. It's a wiggly. It's a wiggly wiggler. Yeah, sometimes you just want to let go of the gas. Yeah, just let yourself drift a bit.
I know, but the propellers don't have that much fucking...
We'll turn off the propeller too. Yeah, just you could have just fell. You literally could have just fell and you'd have been fine. Because of air brakes.
Come on.
Just get out of the chair and go just walk over to the checkpoint.
Fuck you, man. I can turn it. Yeah! Did it!
Alright, are you prepared? Are you prepared to be very depressed?
Hold on, I gotta get this, whatever the fuck this is.
That's the smoke trail.
Smoke trail?
Yeah, smoke trail. So you can attach it to like the back of your plane, then you can fly through the air, make a smoke trails. It doesn't stay for long though. That's what the crystal dragon had in its mouth to make it look like fire.
That crystal dragon though, it's so hard to fly and it's so clunky and it's heavy as shit.
Yeah, but it's really good design. Shout out.
It's a cool design, but it's so heavy and it's slow.
Oh, I mean, what do you expect? It's a big ass dragon made of metal, not made of flesh or scales.
Whatever, man.
Anyway.
So wait, where's my smoke trail shit at?
It's gonna be in the decorations, the flag.
The flag?
Yeah.
Oh. Can I change the color of it?
No, it's actually Technicolor, so it'll change its color automatically as you fly.
Oh, so it's a rainbow.
Yeah, it's a rainbow.
Nailed it. I got a shit too. How do I activate it?
Wait. Follow me.
That's pretty cool. Keep calm and don't die. Now it just makes me wanna. Yes, did it. Nailed it.
Alright, now you gotta get back to me. Checkpoint.
Actually, this is a good checkpoint right here.
Well, the other one has a jump that we can go off the hill, off the big ass mountain with.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, right over here. I'm failing. My air brakes aren't gonna help me. I don't have enough drag on the helicopter blades. Okay. Sir, I think you're going the wrong way. You don't have any roll, which is what we're gonna fix in a minute. You don't have any roll. You don't have any pitch. You don't have any yaw. Me personally, I don't really need yaw because I can just roll and pitch at the same time to get the same result. I'm just gonna wait for you to either crash or to give up.
It's either I crash or I just magically somehow make it work again.
It's too heavy now that the smoke shell's been added. So once you get a feel for the weight difference now, you'll be able to fly it again. Mostly. Quick, roll as hard as you can. Roll as hard as you can to the left, and then pull back. Okay, here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Up, up, up.
Did it! I got the checkpoint! That's all that matters.
Alright. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pull out your thing in build mode. Here's where we learn about how to make things roll and pitch. Okay. So, what you're going to want to do now is, yes, probably delete the smoke shell for now. We can add that later once we get more accustomed with flying.
Yeah!
Okay, delete your wings and anything that has to do with aerodynamics, except for the nose cone that would be there if you had one. You don't have one.
I still don't have one.
Yeah, no. It's not like you...
Because I replaced it with a propeller.
I mean, you can have both.
No, I don't want to. Raw ingenuity that fucks up everything. Perfect. Sounds great.
Alright, alright, alright. You need you need several rotating servos.
So wait, you said I need...
Get rid of all your wings and your tail fins.
Okay. I'm gonna keep that upside down tail wing though.
That works.
Because it actually does work.
Okay, so you're gonna need some rotating servos. It's gonna be a mechanism where the suspension is.
Jeez.
Okay, you need to place those.
But those are the halved ones.
You're gonna use those where your wing and your tail fin was. Facing sideways. Except for the tail fin, that one can face up.
So like right here.
Yeah, you want the position my camera with. Yeah, you want the round part facing forward, facing where you are.
You want it facing outwards.
Yeah, yeah. That's the word I was thinking of.
Ah, shit.
And this will all make sense here in a minute.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so once you get them all placed, let me know. Wrong one. One I didn't want to grab.
So wait, I just needed 3, right?
For you, yes, you need 3. I mean, you could technically use 5 like I am. You would just have to attach one for the wings and then another one on the wings for the tail fins that are attached to the wings. That way you can get the full range of movement.
Oh, you're talking about these ones here. You're talking about these ones.
Yeah, not the bricks. Or are you talking about the back fin?
The back fin.
Yeah, but you don't have any back fins. Or are you gonna add them?
I can add them.
Alright.
Jeez, man, it's a building game.
No, I'm saying, like, you didn't have them before, so I didn't think you were gonna add them now.
shit, man. It's
Just
I
like
can add
you're not
them
gonna add a
whenever.
nose cone, no matter how many times I reference a nose cone.
Yep. Exactly.
Okay, instead of me using helicopter blades for this, because I've already learned they are absolute garbage for
Oh,
for uh for roll.
are they really?
Yeah, for roll they're garbage. For lift they're great. They're awesome. You can use them perfectly for flying.
Well, duh. They're fucking helicopter wings, man.
But anything else, yeah, they're trash. They're garbage. Not worth the time or effort.
Okay, why? Can you stop?
What, mouse is
Game.
glitching out?
Yeah, it keeps glitching out. It keeps turning me fucking sideways.
No, that's actually because of just wings. Just the tail fins. That's a bug with the tail fins.
Really?
Yeah, so just rotate the tail fins to where they're gonna clip on first, and then try to shove it on. I think that's a fix.
Jeez. Louise. Alright, now I gotta get my one that's... Now I gotta flip it upside down. Because, yeah! Rebel life!
I have no idea how well this is gonna work because my lift is too close together. My lift and my drag are too close together.
Yeah.
I think instead of going with my large tail fin, I'm gonna go with two small ones. Don't know if it'll work or. But it's worth it. Alright, so once you're done, it should look something similar to this. Something similar to mine. You can,
Okay.
if you turn your camera around and then mouse wheel back, you'll be able to get a view of the other side. Then just a little bit.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice.
Yeah, it should look something similar to this.
Okay, but what about the button laying?
The what?
So, like, the 80 and W, to where it makes you can roll.
You'll see that in just a second.
Barrel roll! Gotta do a barrel roll!
You have the two rotating servos on the sides of your plane, right?
Yeah, they're right
Yeah,
there.
you have 4 on your side. You have 2 in the front where the wings are. You have 2 in the back where the tail fins are.
I have 3 in the back.
Well, on the sides, I meant. On
Oh, yeah, four like,
four
on the
and then one
sides
on
in
the back.
total, and then 1 on the back
Yeah,
facing up.
perfect.
For my retarded ass wing in the back.
Perfect. Works perfectly. Okay. So what
Makes me want to do this.
we're gonna do now, after you get done doing whatever you're gonna do, I don't suggest doing that because you're already gonna have pitch. But if you want to try it, you know, this is all about science right now.
Oh god, it's so...
What were you zooming out? Why were you zooming out?
I wasn't! Okay.
Remember, you can hold shift to go the other way.
In the name of science! Jeez.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes the camera gets a little wonky, but once you get used to it, yeah. You just gotta get used to it. Alright, while you're doing that, I'm gonna start setting up my binding.
I wish they had like a single one where you could at least put one in the middle.
What, a single rotating servo?
No, just a single block. Like there would be one where you could put a block in the middle.
A 1 by 1 by 1?
Kinda, not really. Just like if I take like a piston, I want to put it in between the middle, not on either side. I just want to put one in the middle.
Ooh, that would really make the building system get all kinds of glitchy. Because they have it set up as a grid. So if you had a middle piece, that'll open the door to a whole slew of new bunch of creations, but it'll be much glitchier. Like in Besiege. In Besiege, they had a way of getting a half space by doing a little wheel glitch. You got a wheel, you placed a block, and then you placed another wheel, and then you delete the first wheel in the block, and then you placed another block on the end of the new wheel, and you would end up having a half space for that block.
That's weird.
It is weird, but you could do that, and a whole bunch of people started using that like crazy, and they made ornithopters. An ornithopter is a vehicle that flies like an animal.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, they have birds, they have hawks, they have dragons.
That's cool.
Yeah, you should look it up on YouTube once you... Besieged ornithopter.
Besieged horny dots.
Horny thoughts? Horny? What about horny dogs? How about that? That way it's not so horny and or thoughty.
So wait, so this one would be D then.
Wait, why'd you have more modular wings on there?
Fuck it.
Alright, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not gonna work. Because, I mean, it'll work, but it won't work nearly as well.
Well, I mean, they're the small ones.
Yeah, well, but here's the thing. The wings, the actual wing blocks, they don't provide too much drag. They don't give enough, they don't give a lot of...
Whatever, man, it's for science!
It is for science. I'm just letting you know from my sciencing that when I tried to do the same thing you're doing, except not exactly, similar, very similar to what you're doing, it didn't provide as much drag as the tail fin would.
Oops.
What'd you do? Change your bindings? You gotta make sure you're paying attention to which direction the arrows are going. Or just change it and then get in the vehicle before flying away, start pressing the buttons, see if it's right, and if it's not right, then change. Man, I said I was gonna do my bindings like I do.
Oh my god! I got this.
No, you don't. You're gonna crash and burn. Alright, hang on, we gotta watch this. Oh, there he goes. So, what have we learned?
That it's heavy as fuck.
Well, that, and you have no pitch. Because you didn't set up your pitch properly.
That's perfect.
Alright, so the front ones are right. The back ones are reversed. I just gotta change. But my yaw fins are backwards.
I would say
And I just gotta change that.
change the angle.
I don't need to change the angle, you just need to change the buttons.
I would say just change the angle.
But you can't change the... Yes, you can change the angle, but that's...
I'm saying just change the angle, because then if you change the angle...
You're talking about the roll aspect of it? Of your side wings that you did? Hang on, let me...
Yeah, so that way you don't,
'cause I keep forgetting they can't see your screen, but I can just look to my left and see yours. So, for anybody who's actually watching this, this is what he's talking about. This right here. I've changed the angle all the way up to 60, and what it ends up doing, it ends up slowing you down before you start turning. You lose momentum in the air. You lose velocity in the air. Then you start turning. Because the wings are acting more like air brakes, so they're working like fix your pitch. I don't think you fixed it.
For science!
Did you fix the pitch?
I guess. I just turned them all down to 0.5 and it turns...
For angle? Or for speed?
Or the angle.
Oh. Well, in that case, you're not using them at all, really.
And...
Yeah, you're not using them at all, technically. 0.5 degrees. That's what that is. 0.5 degrees is like... nothing.
It's not nothing, but it's...
Oh, it is.
It's literally nothing, but it still has an effect. Like, that 0.5, it still allowed me to turn and catch myself and not die by hitting the side.
That's just the chair's natural movement.
Okay, so then increase it to 0.1.
No, don't increase it.
Oh no, it's 0.5, my bad. It's 5.0. Shit.
Still small, but
Fine, fucking 20, man. 20. Can I even do that?
my tail just back. Okay. No, that didn't change anything. Now they're both back. I was too busy paying attention to you. Fix my own stuff. So that way it's not. So I had my wheels attached to my face. Now I know that's not a good idea. It's fine when you're in the air.
Yeah, well, that's when I'm in the air, but I'm on the ground turning. It's not helping shit.
What you should do is put them on pistons.
On pistons?
Yeah.
I don't like using pistons.
Well, you've never used them. That's probably why.
No, because they're too stiff. They're not too stiff. They're fucking...
Too wiggly?
Too wiggly.
Well, here's the thing. You're only going to be using the pistons when they're on the ground. If you put them on pistons, you can retract them.
But how do you retract them?
They're pistons. What do pistons do in Minecraft?
Shut up. That's Minecraft. This is not Minecraft.
But they use the same... Okay, what about a piston in an engine? What does a piston in an engine do? It does this.
Yeah, it pumps like it's masturbating.
Yeah, okay. Well, it starts... Let's just say the piston in this game starts extended. So you can retract it.
Oh yeah, extended. Come on, you guys know you're thinking the same shit.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna do it just so I can show you what I mean.
Okay, let's see if this is any better. No, it's not. All because I keep forgetting to change the wing controls.
I don't know what's up with this glitch.
They need to make it where you can put in numbers. I can't put in the numbers.
Try click
For the angle?
Try clicking anywhere on there. Make sure, yeah, once it turns blue, put in a number.
Yeah, I know, I do.
Is your numlock
and
on?
it... Oh, that would explain it. Shut up, man!
You should have been.
Can't copy me, I'm the dumb one here, okay? God. Is it too heavy now?
Maybe. No, my thing is way heavy. can't go up. Slow down. Just come back to me. Okay, okay. Alright, do you see me?
Yeah, you're right on top of me.
Okay, okay. Do you see my tail fins?
Hold on. I can't see shit because.
Alright, yeah, activate again. And come over here for the arc. Okay.
This is probably gonna fuck up my center of gravity.
Or fix it. Either one.
Either one.
Actually, now that I'm waiting, I may as well have another jet or two.
Shit, I forgot to fix it again. Are you talking about how the tail fins, right?
Do you see my tail fins? My back too. When I press down to pull up, they do this. When I go down, they do that. And what that does is the drag makes it so the wind pulls my nose up and it pushes my nose down.
So I want it to be the same thing then. Oh shit, I got it backwards.
Well, that's why you get in, you fiddle with the controls. Like if I press W, I dive down because controls work that way. If I press F, it pulls up because controls work.
So I want it
A little bit further away.
to DA.
No, your tail fins. Your
Yeah.
horizontal tail fins. No, you want that WS.
WS.
Yeah, for up and down. And then how do you like your roll? Do you like your roll to be A and D?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want your front wings to be A and D.
Yeah, those ones are been A and D.
Then for your vertical tail fin in the back, you want that to be Q and E.
Hold on, I gotta change the angle.
And yeah, increase the angle to like 25. But I usually do that.
I put mine at 20 just because it's a nice stable. It's nice and stable at that point. It's not fast, but it doesn't turn you too much.
Well, you can increase the speed. You increase the speed, then it'll be good. Should have been increasing all these when I'm changing. Also, you can have a negative speed, which just makes it go the opposite direction.
What?
For the servos, if you have it set to a negative speed, it'll go in the opposite direction.
Hold on, I kind of fucked it up. Because the red arrow on the side is...
Just get like a piece of paper or something and look at the arrows or something like this. Look at the arrows and then rotate in that direction. This back part will be your tail fin. So the red arrow right now will make your tail fin dip down, which will mean you'll be pulling up because the wind will be pulling like this.
So red goes down.
If red goes down, then you want it set to the opposite. It's a visual example. Look at it like this. If the red arrow is going up this way, your tail fin will go up this way, which means this will pull you up. If the red arrow is going down, that'll pull you down.
So this one would be SW, and then this one would be WS.
Yeah, and then if that's correct, when you're pulling up, you want your tail fin to be pointing up, and if If it's not pointing up, then you want to reverse it.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. Now try it. Pull up. Are you pulling up?
Yep.
Doesn't look like your tail fin's moving. Yeah, that. When your tail fins are pointing up, they should be pulling you up. You're pushing down. Yeah, you're way too heavy.
Yeah, my front's too heavy. I don't understand why though. Is it just because of the fucking wheels then?
No, I have wheels.
Oh, that'll probably be it. Should probably stick with this one. Make it better.
Landing. Piston blew up. Okay, we're good. Pistons are volatile. I like the way it stands up now. I was trying to turn.
Nailed it.
Trying to turn, but I go too fast. You're gonna get shoved down. You're gonna get shoved down hard.
Or just crash. That works too.
Watch, you're gonna come off. You're gonna start doing flips. Or not. Or not. Is it forcing you down?
Yeah, I guess just because of the sheer weight.
No, it's usually because of the thrust. The thrust is above you, so it wants to push your center of mass downward. If you get the thrusters and you line them up next to each other, that'll give you more power and not fuck with your center of mass, your center of thrust. Because when you throw,
Oh my god, I wish it would stop zooming in.
hold the right click, and then zoom out, or change your camera mode to orbit by pressing C until it says orbit in the bottom right.
I'm gonna get this new shit, because I've never had it. Okay, made it.
Probably could have landed that if you tried.
I know, if I tried. What is this?
Oh, it's a rounded air intake. It's another visual thing. Hey, look, a piece of your girder just fell down here.
Catch me, dude.
Too busy crashing my own plane. It keeps spawning the wrong direction. I'm trying to turn it instead of... Spawning the wrong direction.
Okay, so it makes me wanna... Should I make this extended then? It's either that or I just take this and turn it sideways.
No, just put the engine on the side of your plane instead of on the back.
Makes me want to do this. Oh, I just flipped it upside down.
It has two connectors on the sides, automatically.
I know. That's why I'm turning it sideways. One more? One more? Okay, because then I can do this.
Your center of thrust is all done. Okay. It would work. It would work.
Okay. How come it keeps turning me to the left? It forces me to the left.
Probably because your steering is broken. Or it was broken. Just disable steering from your wheels and just aim for something.
Just put the wheels on instead of anything else. Just the wheels instead of
Steering?
yeah.
Mine are
they retract though?
Do it right now. Back up, right.
Yeah.
Alright, this is when they're retract. This is when they're extended.
Get some hydraulics over there. Yeet.
So when they're extended, I can use
Okay. I know, but I'm still like front heavy.
Perfect. Perfect. I landed tail fins first. Okay, yeah, mine weighs 208.2.
Okay, see. It's either there, or it's because I don't have an, or I could just add more to the back.
I wish there was a little button to show you the center of mass. No, Control I shows you the network information. No cherry picking. I have no idea. I really wish there was just a way that I could show my center of mass. Like, no fuss.
Yeah.
Alright, well, anyway. I guess that pretty much concludes the basics of flight, though.
Liddy.
Like, it's basically just comes down to having enough thrust, being aerodynamic, and being able to control your craft in the air.
Actually, you don't have to be aerodynamic, because my shit's not aerodynamic. You just have to be able to get off the ground.
Well, I mean, you have wings. That's aerodynamic pieces.
Whatever,
You have
man.
tail fins. Those are aerodynamic pieces.
Whatever, man.
The only thing on your thing that's not aerodynamic is the front. What's with the suspension, though?
I don't know.
Alright, well, I'll just leave it at that. Adios, muchachos.